Hello, what's up, and welcome back to another interview at the Cardano Summit Dubai 2024. I'm Adel, the host, and today we have a special guest with us, Taylor Kuhn from Rejuve.ai. Taylor, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for being on the show. We are here to educate and learn from what people are building in the Web3 space. It's always growing, it's emerging. So Rejuve.ai, what's your story?
Yeah, so we're a part of the Singularity Net ecosystem. So we were built on this robust AI backbone. And what we've done is we've created a platform where users can bring multimodal data together from wearables, surveys about how they're sleeping, how they're eating, how they're exercising, even blood tests. And the idea is we amass all this data, we run it through our AI, and we predict your biological age.
That's really cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut it off. You
no.
predict my biological age. So there's a normal age and a biological age.
That's right. So we all have a chronological age. I'm 37. So that's how many times the world spun since I was born. But maybe I have a disease that's making my body older. Or maybe, as I hope, because I work out, I try to eat healthy, my body's younger than my chronological age. So maybe there's a 5-year gap where I'm 37, but the health of my body is 32. And we can actually predict that. And then use that information to drive AI-based suggestions for ways you can improve your lifestyle, ways you can live healthier, different products that might benefit that. So kind of using all of your own personal data to drive AI-based predictions and insights for staying healthy and living longer, improving longevity.
Taylor, you're giving me goosebumps here. This is crazy. This is crazy news. So walk me through the process of how this works. Do you take a blood test? Do you take a sample from my body and run it through a computer? How does it work?
Absolutely. So that exists, and that's one of the data streams you can put in. So if you go to the doctor, you do blood tests, you can put that information in. But for, I think, most users in the no friction, easy access, you put in your age, your demographic information. We ask surveys about how do you sleep every night, how active are you, how do you eat, that kind of thing.
Right.
And then based on that information, the AI predicts your biological age. And you can connect wearables, your watch, your ring. And so the more data streams you give it, the better the data is, the better we're able to predict how old you are and give you better insights.
And how would you, have you had a chance to speak with doctors about this in terms of their evaluation of the accuracy on this? I'm sure it's very accurate, but I wondered if you had their view, because maybe doctors would say, well, the best way to do it is to take a sample from the body, a fluid sample. But in this case, we're not taking any samples, we're simply using AI. How do you think they would react?
Yeah, actually, I am one of those doctors.
Oh, right.
So I'm a board-certified neuropsychologist, and I'm a research neuroscientist. And we've actually published, before I became part of this group, I do brain imaging with MRIs. And so we were using brain data to predict age and see how different diseases either helped you live longer or accelerated that. And so I'm one of the medical advisors in the community. The model is always getting better, right? The more data we have, the better we can build the model. But these kinds of blood-based biomarkers, demographic biomarkers, those have been published, and our model is based largely in the research that's already been published. That's how we initially trained the model, was on the research that doctors are already using.
Wow. So you're saying that the new emergence of this is that we don't need to use bodily fluids in order to predict your biological age.
That's correct. But also because we allow users to put body fluids like blood tests in,
True.
that can certainly help make the model better.
Supplement it.
Right. And there's blood-based biomarkers of biological age now. So you can actually go take that specific test, and those are quite accurate. But they've even shown that as you add these other pieces of data, like wearable data, you can make that prediction better. And even you can get a single snapshot, right? Like, how is your biological age today? But I think for you, you age every day, and you want to know, what am I doing every day that can change how I'm aging into the future? So that ongoing data collection and that ongoing model prediction, I think that's really where the best use case is for the day-to-day user.
And for our audience who are looking to understand the business models of how it works, how does the monetization of this work for you? How is it that you monetize from this?
Yeah, so we have a token, and actually users are rewarded for doing things like completing surveys about sleep and diet with tokens. And then also we're amassing this data that we hope can be used to further medical research, to come up with new tools to treat patients. And users can opt in or out of their de-identified, of course, but their de-identified data being used in these research studies. And if they opt in, the user is again monetized or rewarded with tokens. And then those tokens can, of course, be redeemed for things like healthcare products.
I like the fact that they can opt in or opt out because we're in an era of people getting more conscientious about their data rights being their property. So
course.
them saying I approve of my data being used for research purposes versus I don't approve, that's really good from a consent basis.
Yeah, and in most countries now, I don't know that everyone knows this, but when you go to the doctor, your healthcare record is your property. You
Right.
own it.
100%.
And so making sure that people are aware of that and then have the agency to choose what's done with it is one of the things I'm most excited about the platform.
Right.
Increasing agency.
Wonderful. I want to say, Taylor, this has been a wonderful interview, and I can't wait to see this your business grow and the success that comes with it. So, for the audience who are watching, what's the best place for them to be able to reach out and find out more information about your company?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me. The Rejuve.ai platform, you can go to the website. We're currently beta testing now. We're looking forward to launching the full free version soon. But go to the website, learn about it, and everyone's welcome to be a beta tester. We've iterated several times based on user feedback, and we're always excited to have more.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you for the insights.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful. We'll leave all the links in the description so you can check out his profile as well as Rejuve.ai. But for now, thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Let's go.